Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We have a cozy Christmas decorating idea, a dining room makeover and tour, again for the Christmas holiday season. Let's get right into it. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Video back for some holiday decorating in the dining room. We are going to add all of the festive colors. As I am wearing, it's going to be some red. Red happens to be actually my favorite color. I know a lot of people like to think it's blue or pink, but no, it's actually red. But it is one of the favorite colors that is for seasonal decor. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do for this Christmas holiday season is go ahead and change out, of course, the florals, which are right here in front of me. Yeah, I can leave these up all year long. If it wasn't for the holidays that was coming up and that are before us, I wouldn't be switching them out, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and switch this out and add some festive color, and we're going to add some beautiful greens to the area. I love these cherry blossoms. They are beautiful to me, again, for every season that any season that can come up. I'm going to be keeping the blue vase with all of the colors that are going along in that, and there she goes again, just filling it up. I like to see and touch things. That's why a lot of times, I don't want to say I have a hard time with using things from the internet or buying things off of the internet. I just like to see it visually in my space. I like to be able to touch it. I like to see the scale of it, but you can't actually feel the texture when you see it on, a picture, a video. But anyway, moving on. Some beautiful greens to this vase along the table. I'm not going to do too much again because red is just one of those colors that it can get very distracting, if you know what I mean. I'm going to add beautiful green. They look very realistic and actually are real touch. The color is exceptionally beautiful, and again, it looks like something that literally came out of nature, like they were cut down off of a tree. I used them on last year in a small dose in a vase, and I'll share a clip if I can find that clip here. But there are so many stores out now who do have stems such as these. I did sell a few last year, not on my Etsy shop, which is linked down below. Not a shameless plug at all for the pillows. I did sell a few last year, and I ran out quickly, but I kept a good bundle of them for myself. This is 16, and I think I kept I bought like 2 dozen for myself. They make beautiful arranged vase. As you see, it's very large. It just does not, of course, depict the actual size of it. You can see it compared to, I'm going to pull it down to about my torso, and how long it is and wide. It's a very massive size vase. I won't be telling you my bust size, so you can just imagine it's curvy. Like us as beautiful women, we are curvy. Me being very voluptuous and curvy. But I'm going to add each one of these stems to the vase, and I want it very full because again, it is a very wide mouth vase, and the body of it, which is here, is very wide. She doesn't have wide hips, like me, but she is curvy. So I'm going to add them to it, and what I'm going to do is give them a slight bend when adding them to the vase along the outside perimeter. And what you'll do is take the longer portion of the stem, just slightly bend it. You don't want to bend it too much. These are wired because again, they are faux, and just stick it right inside. It's giving it that flow outward instead of just a stand up straight type of look. And that's what we want for this vase. The vase a lot of times will dictate how somewhat the arrangement should go in order for it to have that effective look that it should have. And I need my turntable right about now. It would be really good when doing this arrangement. And you just keep adding them to the vase. So I'll just go ahead and keep filling it in, and then we'll move on to the next part of the decorating phase. Dining room tables, you want to allow for at least 36 inches above the dining room table. Of course, I'm not going to let it touch it, but it is going to be very, very close. So with these, I'll just kind of open them. I will open them up just slightly, not bending them, because they will be in the middle of the arrangement. Oh, I really like the way this is looking. It's so lush and green and earthy. Holiday season is to add some festive looks to our homes. So I'm not quite finished with it, and let's add a little pop of color. This look, as overall as you see here, elegant. And recently someone asked me what my actual design style was. I like mini style decorating. It has to make sense. A lot of French country touches with elegant, traditional, transitional pieces and touches of modern is definitely what I like. But these are some picks that I picked up. I wanted to add another pop of color. Again, I don't like to change out too much in my space. If anything, I just want to add to the colors that I usually will choose that's going to be in my space over time. Everyday usage is going to work pretty much with what I'm going to be decorating with seasonally. And this happens to be one of those colors, which is red. It works beautifully with the French blue berry picks, and it has the sweet magnolia leaf that is attached to it with the pine cone stems that is on it as well. And then what we'll do is fluff it out, because again, we never want to leave it flat like it is when we initially purchase it. Place them along both sides and in the front, off centered. And again, just putting it a little bit off center and tucking it right into the vase. Next, I want to address the light fixtures behind me. So I wanted to address the wall sconce, add a little color, just a little bit of the red, because again, it's a very high contrast color. Onto the sconces, and to add that classic holiday feel, add the greenery paired with red berry picks in this rich dark red bow. Again, that will bring that classic look. The contrast of the deep red against the gold will create that timeless, elegant look. In keeping with the vintage elegance that I'm going for the holiday table and its neutral tones, this ornate charger with scrolled edges, and it has a distressed creamy finish. With the natural tones of it, it'll pair beautifully with the festive colors like the red and the evergreens and the gold, continuing on to create that sophisticated and inviting feel. Next, I'll add a beaded gold clear plate on top to keep the look light and airy. Since this setup is purely decorative and not formal, it strikes the perfect balance of elegance without feeling too heavy and fussy, but pretty. Next, I'll add this ruby red glass, and it has a scalloped edge. Seems to be a little bit of a thing with the scalloped edges, right? It has a very subtle fluted design, and it'll bring that festive touch to the holiday table. Nothing is ever done for the holiday season without the elusive red reindeer. And you know you have to have a candle. And with that, we're done. I want to say thank you all for joining me on today for this Christmas Decorate with Me. As always, stay inspired, motivated, and keep moving, creating something beautiful. If not for yourself, then for someone else. This has been Chanel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Bye for now.